Welcome to Buchake English for Teens. I'm Hava Steinmetz.
And I'm Robert Yell. Let's get started by watching today's skit.
Who should we do our International Women's Day presentation on?
How about Malala Yousafzai? She's a women's education activist.
I can't believe girls there are not allowed to go to school.
That's why International Women's Day is so important. Malala is the youngest person to win a Nobel Prize.
We should all be inspired by her bravery.
Imagine not being allowed to go to school.
Hava, we're not allowed to go to school. We're too old.
And be not allowed is today's point.
In the skit, Anna says, I can't believe girls there are not allowed to go to school. This are not allowed means that an authority has prohibited you from doing something.
For example, if your parents don't let you stay out late, but your friend invites you to a midnight showing of a new movie, you can say, sorry, I'm not allowed out after 9. Sorry, I'm not allowed out after 9.
Or, if you see the new kid using their phone during class, you can tell them, we're not allowed to use our phones in class. We're not allowed to use our phones in class.
If you want to talk about something that you have permission to do, you can use be allowed to.
For example, when you're talking about your household rules, you could say, I'm allowed to stay up past midnight on weekends. I'm allowed to stay up past midnight on weekends.
Wow, you're allowed to stay up that late, Robbie? No wonder you're always tired on a Monday morning.
Very funny. Some additional phrases include be illegal and be banned. Let's talk about the differences in usage.
Okay, so when you want to talk about something that is prohibited by law in your country, you can use be illegal.
For example, chewing gum is illegal in Singapore. Chewing gum is illegal in Singapore.
While you could also say chewing gum is banned in Singapore, be banned can also be used for smaller authorities like your school.
That's right. For example, soda is banned at school. Soda is banned at school.
Or, casual clothes are banned at buchake shoots.
Yeah, why is that?
I don't know. I'm just glad I get to wear a cardigan.
And I'm glad it's time for Eigo no Tatsujin.
Today's Eigo no Tatsujin is that's why. It's used to summarize reasons and ideas for things.
In the skit, Kara said, that's why International Women's Day is so important, to summarize her feelings about what Anna said.
So, for example, if you tell a story or some facts about Canada, you might end the story by saying, that's why I want to study abroad in Toronto. That's why I want to study abroad in Toronto.
Or, if your friend asks you who your favorite Fleabix fighter is, You could end your explanation by saying, and that's why flatulence is the ultimate fighter. And that's why flatulence is the ultimate fighter.
You like flatulence? Flubbox is way better.
And that's why you'll never beat me in a game.
Hey!
A similar phrase you can also use for summarizing something is, that's how. You can use it after giving instructions, after explaining how something works, and other similar explanations.
For example, if your friend asks you about this week's math class, you could end it by saying, that's how you solve a quadratic equation. That's how you solve a quadratic equation.
Or, if your Canadian buddy wants to know how you make your favorite hot drink, you can finish it by saying, and that's how you make the perfect cup of tea.
Speaking of tea, I'd love one right now.
Let's end the video and I'll put the kettle on.
Well, that's all for today.
Be sure to try these phrases out and don't forget to have fun.
If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and give us a like.
See you next week!